an unbelievably beautiful day here in San Francisco, California. Hey there, good afternoon, how's it going? Today is Tuesday, August 26th, 2025, currently 65 degrees Fahrenheit, that is 18 degrees Celsius here in San Francisco on a beautiful, perfectly sunny day, which is not always the case, that is for sure. In the psychedelic theme, little Alice in Wonderland mushroom it looks like. And so I'm walking down to the Haight Ashbury district, which is very famous as a central point for the whole hippie movement. Okay, let's cross while we can here. Cable cars are still running. I saw one go by just a minute ago. So where to begin with this one? My history or the history of Haight Ashbury. I mean, not that I'm an expert in all that has transpired there, but of course, Haight Ashbury, center of the 1960s hippie phenomenon. The Grateful Dead came out of there, various other bands, the music scene, the fashion scene, the drug scene, the psychedelic experience, and so we shall be getting a taste of it once I get there in a couple of blocks. I went there yesterday for dinner. I've probably only been to the Haight Ashbury like once or twice previously in my life. So there you go, Grateful Dead. Don't tell me this town ain't got no heart. Now, I'm not exactly a deadhead, but fairly close. I do love the Grateful Dead. And then not sure what that other mural is referencing with the buffalo and a guy on a bicycle and waves. Kind of random. But that is a Grateful Dead quote. 60. So probably referring to 60 years since the Grateful Dead in 1965 is around when they were formed. Before they were the Grateful Dead, they were the Warlocks. A warlock is a male witch. Tie-dye action there. All right, so while I get down there, then I will just give a brief history of my own experience in this city, in this part of California. I have never lived in San Francisco, but I was raised a couple hours north of here, and when I was 15, back in 1987, I was in 10th grade, or the end of 10th grade, and then going into the summer, and then I moved down to Oakland with my dad and my younger brother, Christo. So we lived in Montclair, which is kind of the fancier part of Oakland in the hills, and I went to 11th grade at Skyline High School, which is where Tom Hanks went to high school. Kazar Pub. I went to an Irish pub last night, had a great bangers and mash. Prior to that, of course, I'd been to the city, having been raised in this area. We would come down as a family for various reasons, walk across the Golden Gate Bridge, go to Golden Gate Park, which is right there, and rent roller skates sometimes and skate around. And then once we were living in Oakland, then I made some skater friends, and sometimes we would come over to the city with our skateboards to skate around over here. Those kids were kind of part of a bad scene, you could say, and my dad didn't want me to continue going to that high school, and so he arranged for me to transfer over to Berkeley High School. We lived in the same house, but I would take the bus over to Berkeley to school. And then other than that, then it's just been a matter of passing through San Francisco. Oh, I think we're here. I think this is Ashbury. There's a sign. Yeah, I recognize it because I was here yesterday evening. And so over the decades, it's just been a matter of passing through San Francisco when I'm catching a flight in or out. All right, so here we are at Amoeba Music. And so this is Haight. I said Ashbury, but no, this is Haight Street. And then Ashbury is a number of blocks down there, and so that is the center of things. But you can see here it's getting into the hippie vibe. So here's O'Reilly's Pub. This is not the Irish pub that I went to last night. Another one further down here. So I'm just going to walk along and show all the cool, interesting stuff to see around here. There it says skate on Haight, so I'd mentioned skateboarding. Something the Dead, Playing the Dead, Grateful Thursdays, Bluegrass Sundays, Jerry Crawl, August 23rd. So that happened just a few days ago, whatever that is. Jerry Crawl. Alright, so let's check out some of the street art. I gotta be a little bit careful about who I'm filming because some people won't like it. Oh yeah, I want to check out that alley there. I saw it yesterday and it's really colorful. One of the self-driving cars and a big bus you don't want to get in front of. Alright, so here we go. A very, very colorful alley. Put the needle on the record. Amoeba Records. Not exactly the best, but certainly very colorful. All right, who are these two guys? Looks like they're smoking something. This one's a little more artistic, a little more adept artistry. All right, let's continue on down Haight Street. So we have here a restaurant called Cha Cha Cha, and it's Caribbean food. Looks pretty good. Tacos, nachos, cheeseburger, Brussels sprouts, wings. Caribbean tapas. Interesting. I am getting hungry for a late lunch, so I shall stop somewhere at some point. Maybe let's go for the sunnier side of the street for the sake of the lighting. And here we've got some more murals, kind of old looking and partially painted over, but anyways, a dove there, flying eyeball, Grateful Dead skeleton, looks like possibly Jimi Hendrix. Oh yeah, that is definitely Jerry Garcia. I can only see his forehead, but still you can tell that's Jerry Garcia on the right. Not sure who the left hand is, but gotta be Jimi Hendrix there. America's Rock Star, or something like that. So it's fairly mellow at the moment. I'm sure if you come at certain times it will be more happening. Weekends, if there's a fair going on, some kind of special music playing or whatever. Some good smells. Just smelled pizza. We got cool shops. Sock shop. Wow, okay, it's like all socks. Very cool. Borderlands books. The Haight. Gotta love the Haight. Haight Ashbury. April 13th, 1967. Doctor Strange's something circus. Boba milk tea. Man, can't believe how nice and perfectly sunny it is. It is just a cloudless day. It is so often cloudy, foggy, cold, even in August in San Francisco. Okay, this is quite a nice piece of artwork here, celebrating the heart of womankind. To our daughters, sisters, mothers, elders, friends, the flower of a woman's wisdom blooms within her heart. By Natalie Gabriel. Hand painted in 2024. Hello, my name is Inigo Montoya. This is a gift shop. Prepare to buy. I'm sure many of you will get that reference. And here we have Rasputin records. So, not sure if it closed down, I guess, perhaps. Looks like it. But I'm assuming it must have been a famous record shop. Wasteland. Okay. Clothing store, it looks like. So, one San Francisco memory that comes to mind is I came down here and saw the Circle Jerks at some point in my youth. Classic punk band. And I feel like it was right around here somewhere. Maybe not right on the Haight, but definitely in this general part of the city. And so Ashbury is just up ahead, so we'll be up there soon. Liquid Experience. Abu Salim Middle Eastern Grill. So the Tibetan Gift Corner.
Labor Day? Ever's here. After you could ever.
Yeah, Everett. Cool place, some nice incense smells coming out of there. Janis Joplin, of course. So that was the pub that I ate at last night. Cool place. The waitress was from Ireland. I picked up on her accent and asked her. She was from County Cork. Haight and Ashbury. And boom. Haight and Ashbury. So I didn't walk further down this way yesterday. Let's see how much farther the scene goes. Counterculture Museum, okay. Not open by the looks of it. Ooh, some yummy smelling ice cream. Trying to decide where should I go grab a bite to eat. Thinking about that Caribbean place, although tapas isn't really my thing. I prefer an actual plate of food, but order enough of them and you get a plate. Head Rush Smoke Shop, pipes, t-shirts. Goodfellas Smoke Shop. Some very colorful restaurants here. Caramba, Mexican restaurant. Gotta admit, that is tempting. Hippie Thai. Ooh, I haven't had Thai food in a long time. Man, too many choices. What to eat, what to eat. Definitely feeling like a beer along with whatever. On a nice sunny day, okay. Super psychedelic looking place here. What is this? A clothing store, it looks like. Yep. Some killer shirts. That is ultimate psychedelic tie-dye action there. That is overkill, I would say. Oh, but wow, it keeps on going. Nice. Alright, the dancing Grateful Dead bear. Love on Haight. Don't tell me this town ain't got no heart, once again. Okay, I hadn't noticed all this. Alright, it's like the Hollywood Walk of Fame, but the Haight Ashbury Walk of Fame. So number one, you got Janis Joplin, and then Jimi Hendrix, Jerry Garcia. Now Jimmy, of course, from Seattle, but Janis and the Dead came right out of here. Dr. David Smith, I don't know who that is. Of course, Ken Kesey, author. Grace Slick of, it will pop into my head in just a second. Bob Weir of the Grateful Dead, Owsley Stanley. Timothy Leary, experimental drug guy. Stanley Mouse, not sure who that is. Allen Ginsberg, Beat Generation, Pigpen, Grateful Dead. Mountain Girl was Jerry Garcia's girlfriend. The Black Panthers, of course. Jefferson Starship, there we go. Geraldine Brandelius, not sure who that is. Phil Esch, Grateful Dead. Bill Graham, presenter, like, of the concert, something like that. Make Love Not War, the ultimate mantra of the 60s. Chet Helms, not sure who that was. Robert Hunter and John Perry Barlow, don't know. Jack Kerouac, of course, Beat Generation author, read On the Road, etc. Cosmic Charlie, don't know. The Diggers, don't know. Peter Coyote, don't know. Sammy Sunchild, not sure. Bill Kreutzmann was Grateful Dead. Was he in the band or associated? Wavy Gravy. So I mentioned Wavy Gravy in a recent video, actually. because he was the announcer for Woodstock, and I met him in the town of Mendocino along with my friend Abram, who knew him, and so we were walking along, and he was walking towards us just by himself, I think, and so he stopped because he knew Abram, and so I got to meet him then because Abram had attended the hog farm camp, kind of an arts and various creative endeavors kind of a camp. And then the Merry Pranksters, that was associated with Ken Kesey, right? Terrence McKenna, another like LSD guy. Neil Cassidy was friends with Jack Kerouac in that Beat Generation. Hunter S. Thompson, of course, no need to explain, author, journalist. Robin Williams, of course, no need to explain. Mary Howe, not sure who that was. So right on, this is quite an amazing display. Glad that I made it down this far. Alice in Wonderland. Love is the answer. Time keeps on slipping into the future. All right. And then something pretty cool over there. Got to check that out as well. The Roots. Right on. That is Jimmy Fallon's band. Friday, August 29th in Oakland. All right, so Third Eye Pyramid. Trippy, psychedelic, whatever. So not sure what this shop is. I guess it's maybe open later because it looks like it's in operation there. Coffee to the people. Okay, I think that pretty well covers things. Let's just walk another block or so down this way, see if there's anything else interesting. A colorful candy shop. But that really seems to be the end. Another fairly nice mural here at the Chinese Immersion School. Okay, that is the Boy Scout symbol. I attended Boy Scouts. And then definitely the end of the psychedelic experience. One last colorful mural here. Love is our tribe. Golden Gate Bridge. Bob Marley. Don't gain the world and lose your soul. Wisdom is better than silver and gold. All right, time to find something to drink and eat. Heading back up this way. Pacifico. I went to this Mexican restaurant. Caramba. Cheers. Nice and cold on a perfect sunny day.